Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and we're back for some more of the Pac-Man World Repac. And if you did miss out during the last one, well, we have just went to complete off with the World 4 area known as the Fun House. We had to battle out with some racing clowns, out of all things, and we had to do a little bit of like a Pac-Man World Rally type of style of racing, but we went and completed it out. But however, we are going to have to go and start moving all the way over here to this place known as the factory, and this is where we're going to be facing off with a said type of boss that is going to be known as the Chrome Keeper. And I have to say that this boss battle is going to be pretty fun as well. He does actually have some other different phases that is going to happen within the battle that's going to be showing up, which we will be getting on into that a little bit later. But for right now, we have to go through some different levels for the time being. And mind you, here for this type of area, to be exact, is that there is going to be a set of 4 different type of things that we are going to have to run on into with this set area. So, of course, we do have like the boss battle, but then we also do have the 3 other said type of levels to go through. And yeah, and I want to say that same with the World 6 that is going to happen right after, which that is going to be the final area. That will also have, I want to say, a total of 4 type of areas as well, which I have to say is really strange, because like out of all the different like areas that we have been to so far within Pac-Man World Repac, the only area that only had like less amount of stuff was literally in Area 2. Well, here is the new area maze, and now the one thing that we have to be really careful is the steam pressure. And majority of this time that we're going to be here in this factory is that the steam is going to be something of a factor here in this area, and we're going to be seeing that quite often. So now we have to go and try to grab on after that C letter here. Now we got some new enemies, and these guys are really annoying. Those are like some sort of like electric drill type of enemy that's going to be around over here. These guys are not really the most greatest of enemies to be around, because they like to go and literally home on attack you, and even if you try to literally throw anything at them, they will also still hurt you in the process, which you have to be a little bit careful. So here we go, got ourselves another one of those checkpoints, but there is going to be one of these said type of M letters here too. So there we go, just like that, we already got it. And now I'm pretty certain that we're going to have to do a little bit of some diving around within this type area, and we're going to be seeing that quite a little bit as well too throughout most of the different levels that we are going to have to go through. And majority of those said type of letters are going to be located within deep into some of the different waters. They're not going to be all out in the open, kind of like from what was going on a little bit throughout there in the first world, well not in the first world, but the first type of level here in this area. So yeah, so now we're gonna have to go and deal something with this here, the under pressure episode. I'm pretty sure that I think there's going to be some underwater stuff around over here as well too, which we're gonna have to be a little bit careful of. So we got ourselves with one of the first of many P letters, even though I got myself totally destroyed there. Well, that's fine. You know what? We'll take the hit, but however, we will make sure to get our next letter, which that is going to be with the A one right there. We also do have a said type of maze symbol too, which that's always good to see. And since we are now with Metal Pac-Man, we're basically immune to these guys, so we could just go and just throw anything at them, and we could just get some extra good damage right off there. And let's go and head back here to the next maze. Now again, this level is just exactly like how the first one is, somewhat in a way. But you just have to just be really careful of all the steam vents that are going to be showing up there, because you don't really want to get yourself an instant type of knockout that's going to be there. Alright, so now we just have to just keep on moving a little bit further down over here, and it seems like we don't really have any type of editing around, so it looks like we are going to have to find the C letter pretty much quickly here. Yep, and there it is. So yeah, we do have a little bit of some diving functionalities that are going to be showing up here in this area. And I want to say that both, I could be wrong around here, but I think we are going to have to find one of those said type of letters within one of these said type of places. So hopefully we're lucky enough to find it. Yep, and there it is. There's the M letter right there. And heading up a little bit over into this way, we should be able to go and show up that the A letter is just right down below as well. So there we go. So this is where we're gonna have to do a little bit of some obstacle jumping, just so that we can get that that bell there, because that bell is gonna give us what our letter N is going to be. So for right now, we're just gonna go and just turn into big old Pac-Man out here. We're just gonna try and eat up all the different ghosts that are around if we can, but I don't think we're gonna be able to do that as quickly. We're not gonna get a full completion, but that's all right. Yeah, we don't really need to go for a full 100%. I know that I am going to go and try to make sure that we get all the different Pac-Man family members out of here. And speaking about with the Pac-Man family members, there is going to be said Pac-Boy. Pac-Boy will actually be the next rescue that will be here, or you can call him Pac Jr. I believe he was originally Pac Jr. before, but they like changed his name. But here we go. We got ourselves with another checkpoint there, another one of those one-ups. Always good to see. Like originally before, like heading on into this way, I had like I want to say basically around like almost like 38 something odd amount of like lives, and then we just kept on like losing out like so many of them right after. But you know what? It doesn't really matter about how many lives that we have, because every time that we go through those slot machine areas, we will always get about like at least like someone around like 2 or something odd amount of round of those there, of like the different type of one-ups. So now we just have to go and just hit around through these type of trampolines for now, and I think by this time we should be able to see that another Talkman statue should be here. And there we go, and just like that, a bonus stage is now opened up to us. Just checking out the time just to make sure, because technically right now I am recording this right before I'm going to be just heading off to work, so I just want to make sure that I can at least get everything done as quickly as I can throughout here. Because like today is like since it is Thursday, normally I kind of have like always like a hard time to like try to do recordings on Thursdays, because like I have like my school at the very beginning, and then I have my work, and then I have like somewhat of some a little bit of some relaxation time for a little bit before I go to work. But either way, every time that I try to do a recording, like there's always has to be at least a little bit of some flubs here and there, and I have to like try and get as like the best video as I can just for this particular episode, just so that I'm not gonna like miss out on anything. And if I do miss out on something, then I have to restart the whole entire video. I have to say, like, I don't know why that there's like a really nice good like type of soothing OST around over here for this, and like there's like I want to say like green type of acid goo type of things like all the way around here. Like there should be like some more epic music. It feels like I'm just kind of just like in an elevator just listening to this. Like there's to be some like hard rock type of like music or something here. We're at a factory. Alright, well here we go. This is one of the other said last of these mazes. Again, just like how all the other ones were. Just have to watch out for the steam. Let's go. And every time that you go through a maze, you do have about like I want to say like two type of lives or 3 lives while you go on into each of those different mazes. So you won't actually get yourself a game over unless if you decide to actually get one. But so this is where the annoying part is going to happen. This is where there's going to be a lot of backtracking here. So if you are on your way to try to actually unlock with Pac Jr. or try to rescue him out at this point in time, we're going to have to go through almost the whole entire area just so that we can go and find one of the said type of special fruit that we're going to have to open up for a said key. Now, unfortunately, I won't actually be able to show you guys exactly where that key is going to be, because I accidentally edited out that part. So, because like I did have it on recording, but I like mistakenly forgot to add it as a part of this. But you guys will see me unlock Pac Jr. though. There we go. We got ourselves with the letter M now. And after a little bit of some time here, let's go and get ourselves with the N letter. So yeah, so there's the special fruit there. I believe that's all the way at the very far end of one of the said other type of areas that you will have to go and backtrack later. So now since we got all of that now opened up, we can now go and jump all the way over to where Pac Boy is going to be, or Pac Jr. And just like that, he's now rescued, and now we can go and get ourselves into another bonus stage. which again is just like the similar one that we just ran into with from before, so nothing is ever really all that new here. And we were close, but we missed it. It's fine. So let's go and skip past through this, and let's go and head right on down towards to the Chrome Keeper, the actual said boss of this area here. Now this guy does have 3 set of phases, and we'll go through that right here, right now, while we're just going to be starting this off. So normally this guy, he actually does have a type of like hand attack or something that he likes to kind of shoot out at you, which you want to be a little bit careful for that. And I also do think that he has some sort of like missile attacks too. Now, throughout this whole entire battle stage, there will be situations where you are going to get yourself magnetized if you are going to be turning into metal Pac-Man. We've already seen that happen before in some of the past other stages here. So, if you do get yourself magnetized, just try to make sure that you quickly get on out of it before your ability disappears, because, like, we can't really go and knock him out right away, because right now, with all that type of fiery pipes that are there, we do need metal Pac-Man for that. So just watch out for him doing all of his stomping attack as well. He will try to drop things down around you. Alright, so go and grab those, and just like that, we already can go and hopefully knock him out there. There we go. Yeah, we should probably get our butt moving before we get ourselves burnt. So there we go. So after 2 hits, he will now go and start changing some things up, and now this is where he's going to be launching out with his homing missiles. This is where things could get a little bit more tricky for this one, but again, we should be at least somewhat okay. Alright, so after that, we went and hit him again. Now we're going to go on to his 3rd phase, which then by now, for what his 3rd phase is going to be, he's going to probably have a little bit more of an extendo arm here, but also have some type of missile cannons with him. Oh, a big huge hyper beam attack, which we want to be very careful for it. There we go. And just like that, we made sure that he is done and finished with, and we got ourselves with a reward out here. Back to the scrap heap. See you later, Chrome Keeper. No more. And just like that, we're going to end off the episode for today. So thank you so much for going and checking out here with Pac-Man World Repac. I'll be seeing you guys in the next one for when we go and head off to the last area. And I believe so that's where we'll be meeting up with Talkman to do his battle for what's going to happen there.